Welcome to our Disneyland Resort series. If you're coming to Disneyland here in California, you're going to want to keep the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa on your list. One of the most popular and beautiful resorts in the Disneyland property. This one has so many things to offer, whether you're looking to relax at the spa, jump in the fitness center, jump in the pool, or just explore the hotel. As always, we're not going to waste any time. Let's roll it. The Grand Californian Hotel and Spa is a beautiful upscale resort that is actually a AAA 4-diamond hotel. You can get a wonderful sense of the upscale quality and leisure that is available in this resort just walking through the lobby. It draws its inspiration from the early 1900s of California, specifically its coastlines. Now, this resort has 947 guest rooms, including 44 suites, and one of my favorite aspects of this resort is that it has access to both Disneyland California Adventure and Downtown Disney. So what that means is you don't have to exit the hotel in order to go through the normal entryway that guests would go through if they were using the guest drop-off zone or coming off one of the trams from the parking structures. This allows for a very convenient and most of the time easy entry experience, especially if you're starting your day at Disney's California Adventure. It is a very quick hop and skip into the park. Otherwise, if you're starting off at Downtown Disney, same thing. It lands you smack in the middle of Downtown Disney, where from there you can make your way towards the park entrances or spend your time exploring Downtown Disney. One of the great things about this lobby is during the holiday season, which is what we're in right now, you really get that added sense of magic in the air with this grand, beautiful Christmas tree that is fully decorated and lit up. Again, just adding to the wonderful, cozy ambiance. This lobby also has many relaxation zones, so you can sit in front of a fireplace indoors to just relax in one of the very beautiful wooden rocking chairs, or you can head outside where they have additional luxuriating areas where, again, you can just take a breath and take in the scenery and enjoy the wonderful ambiance that's prevalent throughout the resort. Now, this is one of my favorite lobbies. It is absolutely gorgeous, especially if you come during the holiday season when they have this beautiful tree up in the middle of the lobby. Again, absolutely stunning, and it feels really rustic but also magical. It's very fantasy-like. I also love the fact that there are photo ops in the lobby. So they have this wonderful gingerbread house display where you can take pictures in front of, or this other photo op area by the piano, which plays music throughout the day. Dotted throughout the lobby are also displays where you can see artifacts and props from the parks and or films that really tie in the history of Disneyland into the resort. Right off of the lobby, we have Acorns Gifts and Goods. So if you're looking for any kind of Disneyland merch, whether it's a Spirit jersey, a backpack, a jacket, sweats, ears, anything you can think of, you will definitely find here inside of Acorns Gifts and Goods. That being said, if you also need anything like toiletries or other necessities, you'll find that here as well. So this is great to know. So you don't have to leave the resort or the property in any way, shape, or form. If you need something that is either emergent or a toiletry type item, you can find it all within Acorns Gifts and Goods. I mean, I'm just loving the fact that in one area we have watches and jewelry, and then just moving a little bit over to the side, we now have pins and lanyards. So again, anything you want or think you might want to find in the parks, you might be able to find here within the gift shop. I also love that they've already brought out the 2026 merch. So again, you don't necessarily have to scour through World of Disney and Downtown Disney or wait until you get into the park. You can grab quite a few items here within the resort. Now, at this point, you might be wondering, how much is all of this going to cost you? Now, if you're looking at one of these standard rooms that come with a standard view right now during off season, so let's say you're booking in January, you're going to see room rates starting around this $919 rate. So if you're getting a woods view or a poolside view, again, the rates are going to go up from there. Now, if you're looking to book during the more peak season, such as summer, and you're selecting a time frame like the first week of June, you are going to see those base rates kind of go up a little bit. So they'll be around this $947 rate you'll see now. Now, keep in mind, this is what all of the pricing looks like right now in January 2026. It may change depending on availability, or again, changing from off season to peak season. So this might might not be reflective of what you'll see in March, April, or May of this year. The guest rooms do a beautiful job of tying in the overall Disney theming to those, again, more lodge-like, cabin-like, almost rustic vibes that's prevalent throughout the resort. You'll find all of your basic necessities in the bathrooms, such as hair dryers and lotions and soaps, again, all themed to things related to Disney. And then additionally in the bedroom, depending on the suite that you're in, whether it's a queen size bed, a king bed, 2 twins, you'll find ample space for you and or your family to enjoy a restful, peaceful time, all within that Disney theming in the resort. In terms of food, there are several dining options available at the resort. Just off the lobby, we have Hearthstone Lounge, which is a beautiful, very cozy setting where you can enjoy cocktails, appetizers, and desserts. They have a crackling fireplace, and again, a really cozy vibe to enjoy a really nice drink or meal. Outside of the lobby, we have a couple more restaurants and eatery options. We also have Storytellers Cafe, which is super popular when you want either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Now, you may not see all of the characters at all of these different meal times. However, some do come out during the different meal times, such as Daisy, Goofy, Clarabelle, Pluto, and they too will interact with guests as you're eating. Outside, we also have the Craftsman Grill and Bar. Now, this is an outdoor eating area that is covered. However, it's poolside, so you have a great view of the pool area with a great menu of shareable dishes, kids items, desserts, cocktails, and a whole bunch of other options that really tie into the California food culture. If you don't want to dine at the patio, that is fine. They do have a grab and go option where you can grab items like waffles or burgers to take back with you. Lastly, we have the Tenaya Stone Spa. This was actually designed by Walt Disney Imagineering. So again, pulling in from the inspiration of nature and just California history, offering a spa environment where you can get things like facials and massages. However, what a lot of people don't know is they often also offer classes, and these classes usually operate before the park opens. So if you're staying at the resort and or book a class through Tenaya Stone Spa, you can take classes such as yoga or meditation and locations such as Disney's California Adventure when it's entirely empty and before anyone else is able to go into the park.
Welcome to the Disneyland Hotel. The Disneyland Hotel is yet another wonderful on-site resort here at the Disneyland Park. Another one I highly recommend adding to your list. It is the original first accommodations you could stay on when visiting Disneyland here in SoCal. We have lots to explore in the 3 different towers of this resort, so as always, we're not going to waste any time. Let's roll it.
The Disneyland Hotel lives on the eastern side of the downtown Disney district. It is comprised of 3 towers, including the Fantasy Tower, the Adventure Tower, and the Frontier Tower. In addition to that, we also have the Discovery Tower, which is where all of the villas are housed. First off, we're going to start off in the Fantasy Tower, which is the main entry you'll most likely be stepping into when checking into the resort. The reception area is so beautiful. It is very colorful without being too bright or very loud. I also really love these teacup seats that are scattered throughout the seating area here in reception. This is really fun and really cool, and overall just really sets the vibe for what you're about to be walking into. And if you couldn't tell already, this is your most family-friendly hotel. Right off to the side of the reception area, we have the Fantasia shop. Now, this is kind of like your standard gift shop, except you may see an artist actually working on an animated design or drawing from an animated film by Disney, in addition to being able to shop for pretty much anything you might think you'd need in the store, whether it's shirts, bags, sweatpants, very similar to the Grand Californian. Again, anything you think you might need, you will find in here. And of course, we have the 70th themed merch to celebrate Disneyland's 70 years here in SoCal. Now, one of the things you will notice walking around is that there is a lot of art. They have some beautiful drawn photos, watercolors, and a lot of artwork that really pays tribute to the past and origins of the Disneyland Hotel. You can continue exploring the main lobby area with this photo booth, and then right across on the opposite side of the wall, we have this wonderful memorabilia area. So this houses a lot of items from Disneyland Resort from the beginning and opening of the hotel and theme park to more current years. Now, we are in the holiday season, so they did have this photo op area set up with various times where you could take photos with Santa and or some characters during the holiday season. So Disneyland Hotel opened on October 5th, 1955, just about 3 months after Disneyland Park opened. It was originally a motor inn owned and operated by Jack Rather, and Walt Disney was able to create a partnership in order to have accommodations available for guests to come and stay longer when they're visiting the actual theme park. Over time, the hotel has been downsized to the 3 main towers we know today and the Discovery Tower, which houses the villas. And unfortunately, while none of the original buildings still exist, we do have a lot more modern aspects to accommodate the families and the different travelers that come through to spend time at Disneyland Resort. We also have the monorail station that is right next to the hotel that easily transports guests throughout the Disneyland theme park. Again, going back to the theme of paying tribute to the past of Disneyland's history, we have a ton of photographs here that show the very early beginnings of the creation of the theme park, some featuring Walt, some featuring other celebrities like Nat King Cole and political figures. Again, they have done a phenomenal job of really incorporating the history of both the resort and the hotel throughout the lobbies to really help you get a sense of how much history has been infused and is still considered to this day with everything that's done to maintain the resort and hotels. Next, we're making our way to the Frontier Tower, and you might have guessed it, this is themed to Frontierland within the Disneyland park. So one of my favorite things about this area is not only the overall theming, because I truly love Frontierland, but we have a replica of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad here, and it is scaled exactly like how you'll find it in the park. I love the mini caricatures inside of the ride, and you'll see different areas where the train is actually going through the various parts of this coaster, which is so much fun. But again, we get to see the theme really brought out through the lobby and the artwork, and again with this replica here in the middle. Next to Frontier Tower, we have Adventure Tower, and again, in case you couldn't have guessed, this is themed to Adventureland within Disneyland Park. Similarly to Frontier Tower, we have nods in the artwork to the actual land within the theme park pretty much throughout the lobby area here. But one aspect that is really, really cool is that they have models from Jungle Cruise available on display. So a lot of times when animated features or animatronics are being created, 3D models are made first based on the drawings to help the developers create what the upcoming animatronic will look like. Now, in terms of the accommodations for a Disneyland Hotel, the theming again really ties into the animated classics a lot of us grew up with. Rooms include standard views, premium views, deluxe views, and suites. But if you're looking for a roomier experience, a little bit more space, or you're traveling with a large party, then you'll definitely enjoy the villas in the Discovery Tower. Now, one thing that's really cool, before stepping in, I highly recommend taking a left to the exterior side of the tower so that you can take a look at these color palettes. Now, you may be wondering why they're here, or just assuming they're for colorful decoration, but they're actually color palettes of Disney animated films. So you can see how these were used and how they kind of incorporate some main colorways throughout the creation of these films. So Lion King, for example, we have lots of earth tones in the colors chosen. Princess and the Frog, we have the notorious green coming up a lot because that was one of the main colors featured throughout. And what's also really interesting is over time, these change. So you might see a different pattern during your different visits. One time you might see Frozen, another time you might see Jungle Book. So that's something unique and fun to keep an eye on anytime you come and visit the hotel. The villas definitely provide a unique experience of their own. Again, these are great if you're traveling with a large party or you just need some extra room to spread out. You'll find a lot more sleeping accommodations available, and again, just a lot more room overall.
So the Disneyland Hotel definitely has more of a family-friendly vibe. So if you're looking for that, this is probably the resort you're going to want to book. So let's take a look around and see what you can enjoy if you have some extra time on your hands.
Now, in terms of food, back in the Fantasy Tower, we do have the Broken Spell Lounge. Now, this includes small bites and exclusive drinks such as various glasses of wine, or even specialty cocktails like the Old Fashioned or the Basil Blackberry Bramble. So this is a wonderful place to kind of get a nice, calm, chill, relaxing vibe. Or you can pop on over next door to Goofy's Kitchen. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet with surprise character appearances and is very, very popular. Reservations do apply. If you want to step outside for something quick in the morning, you can head to the coffee house where they have things like Joffrey's coffee and even some pastries, coffees, and other beverages. You can do a quick grab and go. This has one of the nicest views of the pool area of the 3 main resort hotels on the property. Within the middle of this area, we have Tangaroa Terrace. Now, this is such a fun tropical bar and grill. You'll find items like short rib steak and eggs and the Tangaroa toast with a citrus custard and guava syrup. Really unique items on the menu, and the hours are great. You can come for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and take part in the outdoor seating area to enjoy the great weather, along with some indoor seating as well. If you want to explore a little bit more, on the opposite side, you do have Trader Sam's, which is known for its specialty cocktails and beverages. Another great thing about the resort is the outdoor areas. We have this beautiful gazebo that is often used for special events like weddings, and you can have wonderful pictures taken out here or ceremonies themselves. And we have another gazebo as well. This one may not necessarily be used for events, but it is a great way to kind of just sit down, take in the ambiance, and enjoy some peace and quiet in the nature of the Disneyland Hotel.
Let's run through how much it would cost to stay at the Disneyland Hotel.
Now, if you're looking to book around this time, so within this month of January, you're going to see pricing start in the upper 500s and kind of go up from there. Again, we have rooms that include standard rooms, premium rooms, and deluxe rooms. But again, you're looking at around a $500 to $600 rate if you're booking during off-season right now. However, if we push forward a little bit into the summertime, you are going to see those rates increase because now we're looking at actual peak season. So summer is a very popular time. A lot of people are going to be looking at the hotel to book their stays for their vacations. So you're going to see that creep up closer to 600, if not tip over a little bit higher than that. Now, keep in mind, we are looking at these prices right now in January. The prices may go up as we get into February, March, April, and May as we get closer to those peak seasons, just based on availability and again getting into those more popular times of the year when more and more people are looking to book their stay at this hotel.
Welcome to the Pixar Place Hotel. Today we are going to be exploring the Pixar Place Hotel and seeing all of the cool dedications to the amazing animated features that have come from Pixar Studios. As always, we're not going to waste any time. Let's roll it.
The Pixar Place Hotel is the newest hotel on the Disneyland Resort property. Now, the building itself has been around since 1984. However, it has gone through a few different iterations before officially being turned into the Pixar Place Hotel back in 2024. As you enter from the parking garage, we're treated to a fun reception area that includes this holiday photo op. On the wall across from it, we have this Edna mural. Now, Incredibles is my all-time favorite Pixar animated film, so I was immediately obsessed with this wall art. Right next to the Edna wall, we have Joe Gardner's The Zone. During various times of the day, you'll find Joe at the piano playing tunes from the film Soul. The main reception area leans a little bit into a retro futuristic vibe with large artwork from a variety of Pixar animated films. Similar to the Grand Californian Hotel, there are 3D models on display, which is often used by animators before moving into the digital stages of creating animated films. We also have this stunning mural depicting scenes from Finding Nemo along this sitting area across from the reception desks. Around the corner of the main lobby, we have Pixar Putt. Now, as of the recording of this video, it was still open for reservations. However, Pixar Putt has officially closed as of January 4th, 2026, and there's no word yet on what may inhabit the space in the future. Coming out of Pixar Putt, you'll find Story, the hotel's main gift shop. What's unique about this gift shop is you'll find the Art of Disney station here, where you can order art prints from some of your favorite films. I, of course, am immediately scrolling through The Incredibles. If you've been in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, you'll recognize this from some of the stores around the theme parks. Like all hotel gift shops, you'll find an array of Disney-themed merch along with necessities should you need any. Directly across from Story is the Sketchpad Cafe, where you'll find grab-and-go bites and beverages. Right next door is the Great Maple Modern American Eatery, which is the Pixar Hotel's version of the Great Maple within the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. The resort includes a beautiful pool area along with the opportunity to run into Bing Bong during your stay. The rooms are similar to the other resort hotels, offering standard, premium, or deluxe options based on your needs.
Let's go over the pricing if you want to stay here at Pixar Place Hotel.
Since we're currently in January, which is considered off-season, you'll find Pixar Place to be the most affordable of the 3 hotels in Disneyland. Starting at around $534, the nightly rates then increase based on the various room types. Looking ahead into June of 2026, the nightly rates begin around $546 as we enter peak season. And again, the rates will increase depending on what room type you select for your stay. Keep in mind, the prices may change over time and based on availability. Pixar Place Hotel is a wonderful family-friendly option if you're coming to stay on the resort for your vacation. From the aesthetic to the overall vibe, you can really appreciate the amount of hard work that went into bringing all of these Pixar animated characters to life.
Thank you so much for watching today's video as we explore the Pixar Place Hotel here at the Disneyland Resort. I've had such a fun time exploring all of the resorts in this series, and I thank you so much for hanging out with us as we went through the Grand Californian Hotel, the Disneyland Hotel, and then wrapped up our lovely resort stay with Pixar Place. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.